Hi Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading for March 2021. My name is Julia and this is the Lenormand. And the Lenormand is super beautiful. It's a beautiful method that comes from France around about 200 years ago, and it's mostly known in France and in Germany. What you do is that you lay out those 36 cards and you have basically a map of your life. And so you can have a look into every area of life. And today for March, I'm going to look into your love life, into your relationship life, and into the things that are in your immediate environment. So yeah, I would say let's go. The only thing that I want to share with you before I start is that this deck also it has a card that is you, and you are the woman in the deck no matter of your gender. While this other male person here could be a friend, an ex-partner, a future partner, or maybe your partner that you have at the moment. And I would say we will see what we find now for your March. You are in the house. Let me just see. I sometimes need to make a few connections. Okay. You are in the house of the Tower. So that could indicate that, and there is also some sort of conflict and blockage or challenge. And I do feel like you feel a little bit isolated and alone, because the Tower is standing for feeling isolated or alone. Sometimes it can stand for a separation or a withdrawal. So that might be also the reason why you feel some sort of conflict here. And I do feel like there's also some sort of conflict related to being seen, heard, appreciated, and that might refer to the family. That might be something also related to the Tower, because you could say that there is some sort of conflict, but with being appreciated for who you are and being valued, which is related to the family situation. And maybe you feel isolated and alone and feel this blockage here related to your family. Again, this could be with any other person, but and it could also mean that you feel in general isolated and alone, or that you are at the moment focused on maybe withdrawing from someone. The things you are thinking about is actually also the flowers, which stand for being appreciated and being valued. And on top of that is the ship. And the ship is what you're longing for. So I do feel you're really longing to be seen, to be heard, to be felt, to be valued and appreciated. I know in some way we all want this, and we all longing for this, maybe even deep connection, and to be seen, heard, etc. But for some reason that seems to be something that is now very dominantly on your mind. What else do we have here? There is, with the flowers are a really interesting thing, because I actually feel very drawn to this energy here. I do feel something is healing. But also I do feel like, related to this topic, we have the energy of maybe being a bit cautious, not really trusting. There might be someone in this combination that is, maybe someone is in fact really nice to you, but you feel like there is something behind these actions. So I would just be a bit mindful if that is the case. If you feel like, oh, this person is just nice because this person wants something of me, so that might be something you want to be mindful of course. But in general, I also feel like you're not trusting that you are worthy yourself. And I get the energy that you feel like you always have to do so much to be finally seen and heard and all these things, right? And that could also be, again, a part of why you feel like a little bit isolated or alienated from the group of people here, or a specific group of people. You are mirrored onto the lilies, so there could be, oh, that's very interesting, because we do have you mirrored onto the flowers, the lilies and the letter. So there's obviously some sort of communication. That could be with a father figure, with an older man, could be a grandfather, or could again be the family. And I do feel like there's something related to this father, older man, family situation that you're not really trusting, where you feel like, I'm not so sure about that. But again, we do see also the communication coming in, and I feel like this maybe you are communicating some sort of decision here, a decision to change something. I'm always looking, okay, where's the next card? Because when I say looking to change something, I'm looking now onto a decision to change something. The decision card is in the house of the stork, which is the change. So I'm now looking onto the change. The stork in the house of the mice. It seems like you're worrying about something here. So there's some sort of change and a decision, and I feel like it has to do with communicating this. Yeah, there's some sort of conflict related to this, some sort of worrying, maybe a sense of loss or being afraid of losing something here. That might be related to another person. There might be some complications or delays, or another person involved in this situation. In that sense, obviously, this could have to do with a separation as well as feeling a little bit isolated. So let me see, what else do I get? I do think that there is some sort of special connection in your life, because the ring is below you. And what is also next to the ring is the snake. Now, the snake can stand for healing, especially with the energy of the clover here. It might be that something in your relationship is getting better. What I also can see, I don't know why I couldn't see this before. I just literally saw it right now. The heart is below the ring. So there is some sort of love relationship in your life. But also there is something that is blocked. Some sort of flow is blocked. Maybe there are blockages in financial aspects here that play some part. This snake can stand for healing, and also the clover feels like a healing energy in your love relationship. There might be something like a new beginning coming in, maybe new support, new trust, new loyalty, or something that is starting new. I do feel like there's some sort of healing energy, new awakening in your relationship that you have here. We do see the mountain next to it, which again, there could be a blockage related to feelings. There could be a blockage, a heart blockage. A blockage in the heart, which obviously could also be just energetically. And it seems like this is all part of a karmic situation, of something that needs to be learned. And I feel like it's about overcoming the blockage in the heart and letting love flow again. We do see in your in your love house, we do see the anchor. So it seems like this love is, in general, really secure and stable. It might be that love is coming through work, or that you are working with the person you love. But the anchor, I would say the anchor is a very good position to have in the love house. So, and also what I can see, that the heart is in the house. Let me just see, where is the, oh wow, okay, cool. So we do see the heart in the house of solutions, and the solution is in some sort of movement, and I do feel the solution is also connected to this other person. What I can see with this other person, that the thing that is nagging on you, maybe the fear of losing something, might be related to this other person, because we also see the coffin here, we see the with the mice here. So either there is some sadness, or there is some ending or transformation, the fear of losing related to this person. The cards between you guys are actually really good. They're really good. The cards between you is the Sun. That's the best card of the whole deck. So there is a lot of happiness and or success between you guys, holding you guys together. And then there is the flowers. There might be a lot of creativity between you, or something that's really beautiful. Maybe you have a child together. That could be something as well. And of course, the flowers stand for being valued and appreciated. So again, the cards between you guys are very good. So far, I don't know what this fear or the loss is here about related to this person. There doesn't need to be a loss related to this person, in a sense of that it is like the two of you losing yourself, because I don't see anything where there's just, well, there is one card, but I don't really feel like you are If this is your love interest here, or your partner, I don't really feel like there is a separation going on. What I can see is that there is this energy of the snake next to it, so it might be that there's someone manipulating from the outside, but I feel like this is more probably manipulating this other person, your love interest. It might be an ex-partner that is causing some conflict here, and it feels like this energy has a big influence. But in general, the cards that are around this person, there are solutions, which is beautiful. There is a sense of stability, and there is also a sense of family with this person. So if this is not yet the case, I feel like that could be the case. And also the situation here where I feel like there might be something related to having a child together. And the energy, like I said, the best card of the whole deck, luck and happiness, is between you. So that's a very beautiful card. The person is showing, looking onto the ship. So it feels like this person is looking onto the future. So there might be a solution with this person related to your future. Also with this person, decisions that are related to you. And something again where you both are probably a little bit cautious, but I do feel like you are on the right path here. I do feel like there might be a situation because in the house of the house we have the rider, so that could stand for moving the house. Maybe this is something moving into the house of the other person or moving together. There seems to be something related to this. And I also feel like this long-term plans or something like looking into the future and like these long-term aspects here, there's something related to conflict and blockages. And this is why I feel there is a solution related to the long-term plans with this person. And the solution lies again in the heart. And then the heart, this is why I also feel the snake can stand for healing, where if it feels like the heart needs to be healed here, there is a blockage, and this blockage is causing a sense of separation or emotional distance, which again, there needs to be a flow of energy again, I feel, which is part again of a karma or a lesson. And I do feel that like there's something to learn, and I feel like this has to do with this situation here that I just described. Okay, so what else do we have? The ring. The ring is mirrored onto... It might be that there has been some... how do you say this? Because we have the... Okay, we have the communication related to your partnership. But then again, I feel like I've said this already. So there will be communication in this partnership that is related to what you're longing for or your long-term plans. Again, we have the dog. That's a friend, support, trust or loyalty, which is in the house of the clouds. Again, I feel like things are coming up again and again. There's something, maybe the trust or the support in the situation is not quite clear, and it might be that there is some sort of pain or something that has been cut short. Maybe something happened so that you lost a little bit the trust in this person or a situation or a long-term plan. Okay, let me see, what else do I have here? Oh yeah, this is what I said already. I'm just checking if there's anything that I haven't said. It seems like there's something new coming, something new that has been made public in your love and relationship life. And again, I do see these conflicts, but the conflicts are mostly about being seen, appreciated. I feel like that's the main thing. And maybe even because there was someone who's manipulating in this situation. It could be that it is, for example, a mother or a sister or another friend. And also on this card, then, if I haven't said this before, there lies the nagging energy or the worrying energy. But overall, let me just see. But overall, I feel like the energy between you guys is quite good, and there's a big good potential that things are being resolved. Yeah, I think that's all I have now. All right, guys, I hope you resonated with the reading. If so, leave a like or a comment or subscribe to the channel. And I'm sending you so much love from Avalon, and see you next time.